Your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Whether you've had another pneumococcal vaccine or not, ask your doctor or pharmacist about Kcbs.
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 9th. I'm Chris Holmstrom.
And I'm Christine Lazar, and here are the top stories we're following for you at this hour. A new tool to stop high-speed pursuits fails, and SkyCal was overhead as it all spiraled out of control. We're live with what went wrong and what happened next.
Also, was the ceasefire broken? The U.S. is set to negotiate with Iran, but the truce is proven to be on thin ice.
And only on CBS LA, the new dynamic duo. See how drone and AI technology are being combined to save lives.
All right, but first, let's take a look at your next weather because we've got some cooler weather in the forecast. Amber Lee joins us now. Amber, good morning.
Thank you very much, Amber. Let's take a look at the roads. We have an issue we've been watching in Fontana. This is a crash on the westbound 210 past Citrus. 2 left lanes are now blocked off. The good news is tow trucks are on the scene here trying to get this cleared out of your way. So hopefully they'll be reopening lanes shortly. But right now, a 24-minute backup from Ayala over to Citrus. The rest of the Inland Empire still seeing delays on the northbound 215 and westbound 91 because of earlier incidents. But I want to head over to the 118 because we have a new issue in Granada Hills. This is the westbound 118 at the 405. A big rig crash here through the center divider. Carpool lane blocked off in the westbound direction. Sounds like they may need to block off lanes on the eastbound side as well. We'll keep you updated when we get more information here, but seeing delays on both sides. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much. Let's get to some breaking news in downtown LA. Assignment manager Mark Lew's at the desk. You've got live SkyCal video of a train fire. What's going on here, Mark?
Yeah, it looks like, Chris, one of the cargo units on this train is on fire. And what's more interesting, the train is still moving. Now, let me take you to those live pictures here from SkyCal. What you're seeing here is a large cargo train in the northeast part of downtown LA. This is right by the Union Pacific Railroad facility. It's on the east side of the Men's Central Jail. And you can see right there, one of those double-decker cargo units is on fire. And it's been that way for about the last 20 minutes. This train slowly moving through the rail yard. Now, LA City Fire is on scene. They don't have any reports of any injuries, and they're communicating with the train operator here to get the train into a place where firefighters then will be able to access that fire. But right now they're having some access issues. We did see what looked like firefighters down there, but that train slowly moving through that area as they try to get access to that fire. We don't know what's on fire inside that cargo container. I'm going to bring up some video here so that you can get a better look at it. If our director can go to that video. The SkyCal was overhead for just about 10 minutes there where they saw that fire coming out of that cargo container like that. Now, it's unclear what's in there. We haven't seen any sort of explosions, just fire. That front door of that cargo container is open. LA City Fire says they're working with the trail yard to get access to that. But right now, that cargo container is still on fire right now, but again, no injuries, and it's not affecting any of the streets or the freeways right there in the northeast part of downtown LA. Now, is there something that you want to tell us here at the desk? You can text it to us directly using the number you see on your screen, 818-221-2222. You can send us information about something you want us to look into here at the desk. Or if you want to share pictures or video, use that number. Those pictures or video will come right to me or a member of our assignment desk team. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Mark, thank you so much. A wild pursuit turned even more dangerous when a device that's designed to stop a chase didn't work out as planned.
This morning, we're taking a closer look at what happened, and CBS LA's Rena Nakano is in Harupa Valley in Reno. Rena, you can still see the damage from the crash that ended that pursuit.
Exactly, yeah. We're here on Bellevue Avenue and you can see the wooden fence that's been blasted away. And of course, this big hole right behind me where this chase ended. It all happened yesterday at around 2 p.m. when a Riverside County Sheriff's K-9 unit was attempting to stop a suspect wanted for grand theft with their newest tool, the grappler. Now, if deployed correctly, the grappler shoots a net that tangles the suspect's back tires and anchors it onto the patrol car, ending the chase. But after 2 unsuccessful attempts, it sent the car barreling out of control and slamming into this concrete wall. Now, CBS LA spoke to a man who was standing here at the wall, watching the pursuit with his dog when it came crashing into his backyard.
When they did the maneuver on him, I guess it didn't work because it went straight towards the wall. I seen all the stuff like flying past me, and I'm like, yeah, that could have took me out.
Yeah, very dangerous situation there. The crash then turned into a standoff. Now, after hearing the suspect was possibly armed, deputies used a robotic arm and deployed a few tear gas canisters into the car. But after 2 hours of negotiating, the suspect stopped communicating, and that is when SWAT moved in, taking the suspect out of the car. He had shot and killed himself. Now, this pursuit comes on the heels of a new proposed legislation just announced yesterday that would unlock millions of federal dollars for systems that can safely stop a fleeing suspect without a high-speed chase, including things like bumper systems that reduce the risk of crashes and drones that could invisibly track vehicles. Now, back out here live, you could see this great amount of damage done to the street, the wooden fences, as well as this wall. So the question remains, was the grappler the best thing to use, the best tool to use in this situation? And that is exactly right now what investigators are trying to figure out. Live out here in Harupa Valley, I'm Rena Nakano. I'll send it back to you guys.
Yeah, it's an important question. Thank you, Rena. Another deadly chase yesterday. This one ended in a crash and shooting on the 5 freeway off-ramp in East LA. Police say they tried to pull a driver over in downtown LA, but he took off, eventually crashing a stolen black BMW into a patrol car, then getting out and trading shots with officers.
Very fortunate that it was on an off-ramp, and the off-ramp is fairly secluded, you know, from the standpoint of ricochets or other people being inadvertently hit. The direction of fire was more into residential area, which was our concern for the safety of residents.
Police say the driver died at the scene. His passenger then rolled out of the window before being taken to a hospital. This morning, the fragile U.S. and Israel ceasefire with Iran does appear to be holding.
Yeah, but the U.S. and Israel are still issuing threats if Iran does not uphold its end of the deal. Our Rick Montanez following the latest developments this morning. Rick, good morning.
New threats from President Trump overnight amid a fragile 2-week ceasefire with Iran. On social media, he warned that U.S. military ships, aircraft, and personnel, quote, will remain in place in and around Iran, and that if Iran doesn't fully comply with the agreement, then, quote, the shooting starts bigger and better and stronger than anyone has ever seen before. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was more blunt, warning that Israel's finger is on the trigger. The rhetoric comes as Iran has accused Israel of not honoring the ceasefire deal over its continued attacks on Hezbollah fighters in Lebanon. Pakistani negotiators who helped broker the deal say it covers Lebanon. Israel and the White House disagree. Iran responded by restricting the passage of oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz, a key sticking point for President Trump.
I think this comes from a legitimate misunderstanding. I think the Iranians thought that the ceasefire included Lebanon, and it just didn't. We never made that promise.
Vice President J.D. Vance is set to represent the U.S. in talks with Iran this weekend in Pakistan to work out a long-term peace agreement.
The president has all the cards here. We've got a lot of leverage.
A commander-in-chief who is truly in control would never have gotten into this colossal mess.
Congressional Democrats say they'll again force votes to rein in the president's war powers. Previous attempts were unsuccessful. While the announcement of the ceasefire on Wednesday sent U.S. stocks soaring and global oil prices dropping, the continued lack of movement through the Strait of Hormuz is undoing some of that progress. The price for a barrel of oil is nearing $100 a barrel again this morning, and stocks are looking lukewarm.
Yeah, and it's affecting all of our pockets, that's for sure. Okay, Rick, thanks for that update. There's no relief at the pump so far. Prices nationwide hitting $4.16 for a gallon of regular gas. That's nationwide. That's a lot. But finally, we're getting a little relief here, if you want to call this relief. Gas prices are taking a slight dip here. In LA County, it's $6.04. Ventura County, $5.96. Orange County, $5.96. The cheapest gas in the Inland Empire, $5.89. Well, stay with CBS LA for the latest on the war with Iran. We also have a team of reporters dedicated to covering the impact here in Southern California.
Happening today, the man accused of setting a massive warehouse on fire is expected in court. And this morning, we're getting a look at some disturbing video linked to that suspect.
All you had to do was pay us enough to live.
Investigators say the man behind the camera is 29-year-old Shamuel Abdul Karim, an employee at that warehouse. The video was posted shortly after the fire started on Tuesday morning. It shows a person holding a lighter and igniting pallets of toilet paper. The fire destroyed the $150 million Kimberly-Clark building. That company owns brands like Huggies and Kleenex and says its supply chain will not be disruptive. Abdul Karim is facing multiple felony arson-related charges.
This morning, Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers are scheduled to appear for a lesser sentence. He was convicted in July of prostitution-related charges. The hip-hop mogul is currently serving a 4-year prison sentence in New Jersey. He will not be in court today.